What's that? That is what? That is what? No idea what they're talking about. Just wait for the other stream to come online. Says I've got notifications and I haven't. Well, the other stream's taking its time. Still coming online. And it's there. Oh, sorry about that. Bit loud. Right, hello. Pete Sid's Dangly Bob here. Oh, that's not that button. That's not that button. I will find the right button in a minute. And welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So I'm just opening up. There we go. Opening up that window. Let's have that window as well. I've got to select that window. Oh, this streaming stuff is really complicated. So yes, Kerbal Space Program. And here we are again. We are going to just adjust my camera a little because why not? We are going to have so I'm just watching what's going on next door. Paying intent attention to a hamster. Oh, I think the hamster's got a gummy eye. Right, well, anyway, Kerbals. I have picked up, well, those of you who saw the stream earlier, which I think went out on Twitch only, because I've got a bit of a problem with YouTube. It's working fine now, but it didn't work this morning, so I've got to re-upload this morning's stream. And those of you on YouTube who are watching this before the last one, you'll have to watch them back the other way. Basically, we put an aerial on that satellite resource, and we had a quick look around on what the difference is between the overlays between the Carbonite, the Carborundum, the Kethane, and the other one, Bog Standard Ore. And we got that working fine. So that mission was brilliant, right up to the point where, unfortunately, on the way home, some silly engineer didn't put a decoupler between the engine and the command pod, and the whole lot sort of blew up. We lost the engine. It then didn't rewrite itself, so it came back into the atmosphere the wrong way round, and the command pod took the brunt of the heat, and I'm afraid they all disappeared in a big puff of smoke. So we are going to have a bit of a memorial service later, where we shall eat donuts and sing the Kerbal national anthem and plant a flag. But since then, we have decided that the Kerbal Space Program must go on. Can't let the passing of a couple of Kerbals get in the way of progress. And so we have picked up 3 missions for, funnily enough, replacing 3 Kerbals. So we have 3 Kerbals, of which one is here in an orbit around the Sun, and the others are in orbit around, where are they? They're here, around the other side of Kerbin. So my intention is to send a rocket up, rescue the one from the Sun, and then hopefully pick these 2 up on the way home. Now that might be easier said than done, because I'm not 100% sure how much DV I need to rescue Doodlong from out here. And I'm not 100% sure also how mean, I suppose, yeah, getting a transfer window to fit this guy. Now, I'm assuming he's okay. If we have a look at the mission here, certainly for Dudlong, we have completion deadline 18 years, only 4 years for, nearly 5 years for Munton, and 4 years, nearly 5 years again for Crystal. So, obviously this one's going to be the furthest to do, and I think what I'll do is we'll keep an eye. In fact, we might put, yes, let's put a Kerbal alarm in, and we'll have one for 4 years, and 200 days. So if we're not back in, make this alarm complete when triggered. So 400 years, then over time frame for that alarm. So that alarm will ring if we're too busy out here, because there's no point taking 5 years to do this, and then we'll miss these guys here. So assuming they've got plenty of snacks to last, and particularly Dudlong over here. So let us go. Don't want to go terminate. Want to go into there. Let us make a rescue mission. I'm not going to send any Kerbals up. We are just purely going to send a probe with a can to pick him up, and then have 2 spare spaces. So a 3-man command pod is the way to go. But we'll also put on a probe core as well. Just looking to see if there's any of these. I mean, that's got 4, but it's 10,000. That's only 3,800. That's 600, but it's only 1. But these, that's 2, that's 1, and that's 3. So that's 3,000, and that's 3,800. So we could put. Should we use that one? Why not? I mean, what does that have attached to it? Come on. So it's got some ablator. Mind you, we're going to be in orbit, so that's not going to be a problem. Must have a pilot. Well, we don't know if we're going to pick up a pilot, but we're going to have a probe core. Ejection force. EL workshop. Oh, that's for the extra, this thing here, which I haven't quite figured out. Don't play that. It's got mech jab, good science, ablator. Oh, it hasn't got a lot of ablator. And it's got some electrical charge. Well, many tokens. Okay, so that is 3. I just quite fancy using that with that on top. Let's get rid of that. Right, how are we going to get this home? Going to need some parachutes. So let's have that. That is utility, yeah. All this extra utility stuff here, which I've never actually played with. Radio mount parachutes. Let's just have the one on that. Which one's the door? Let's just put that over there. Gonna want. Actually, where is the door? So it's got staging. Be interested to see where that sort of pops out to. I'm going to put another. Do with another stage on it anyway. I don't know whether the door is on this. I've got a feeling it's there, but I'm not 100% sure. I've just put the parachute on it. Well, that's definitely not the door, so let's put the parachute over here. There, like that. Doesn't quite fit, but it's good enough. And let's put, if that's the door, I'm going to want a ladder, simply because it makes life easier to get in and out. In fact, let's put the ladder down there, just in case. Extend the ladder. Yeah, that goes the wrong way. Alright, let's get rid of the ladder. Let's put one of those in instead. Right, so we are going to want to put something like a big poodle engine in. So, no, I'll tell you what. Let's put, well, first of all, let's put a decent coupling in there, just in case. I hate to lose these guys on the way back, that's way too big. Right, so there's a decoupler. And I'm going to want a decent aerial. So let's put that on the top there. Do I want an aerial? I don't know, because, well, I will, yes, definitely will. Because that's a Procore and it needs an aerial. In fact, let's put one of those on it. Because I think that, get rid of that for a minute. 100G rating, and that one 2G rating. Okay. And engines. So I suppose I could put, no, that one, no, that's too small. That one, that's it. Because that's too big. Well, is it too big? Right, let's put some control on it. And let's put some bigger tanks on there. Excuse the row in the background. That's too big. I wish they did these by size. That's that size. Raise it up. And we want a couple of nuclear engines actually. There's one. That gives us 546. Let's go into, yeah, 3000 DV. What I can do, so that's got fuel in it, isn't it? Yes, but I can take all the oxidizer out. And all the oxidizer out of there. Gives us 7000 DV in there. And payload, engine plate, where are the engine plates? Coupling, engine plates, let's put double attached nodes on. $6,000 DV in that. Once I've rescued these guys, so it's roughly even. If I aim for about sort of 1500 DV, 1500 DV, yeah. Trying to put my map back. So halfway to 1500 DV. What we'll need is let's put payload in there. Watching a YouTube video, a kid, can't watch more than about 10 or 11, who's put a Mentos in a Coke bottle and then put a mouth over the opening. See, we all know what happens when you put Mentos into Coke. Well, there's only a certain amount of apertures that a fizzed up Coke can come out of. Be a good science experiment to give the kids on a COVID lockdown. Right, I am going to put, well, what I want to do is that is my top section, that's 6,000. But all I want to do is, I'm just toying with the idea of, if we get a couple of connectors, I've had a few. There we go. Put an engine plate around that little lot. Never used the engine. Well, I've had problems with it. Those of you who've seen the past couple of videos would realise I've had a couple of problems with the engine plate. Well, it wasn't an engine plate, I can't remember where it was or what it was. But yeah, it caused all sorts of problems. Right. I am going to go for a Saturn V type configuration, so we're going to come back in here, come back into the fuel tanks, and I want the bigger, fatter extender, not that one, not that one, it's definitely not that one, it's one of these down here then. What have we got? Because it's the big Rockamak. What have we got there? Oh, that's the square tank to the round tank. Mark 3 to 3.75. So 3.75 tank adapter. Let's go put in there 3.75. That's Mark 3. That's the 3.75 tank. Where's the adapter? Don't even know what that is. T37 structural tube. Struss. Ah, it's there. Oh, come on, snap. Okay, so that is liquid fuel. We've got 6,000 dV of liquid fuel. Now, let's just get this all to go and curve in. So, change that to compact. But we're about 1,000 dV. And a curve its atmosphere with what we got. That is one of the bigger tanks. That is another one of the bigger tanks. And I want a big engine and a chuck on that now. The big engines, we've got the Rhino. It's all at the top here for some reason, they're all around here. Yeah, the Rhino, which gives me 840 kilonewtons or 2,000 in the vacuum, and this one here is 1,300 but 898, so that's the Mastodon. So that's probably the right engine for that. But now I want some decent boosters. Unless I go for, what's the big one down here? That isn't what it is. That gives me 2,000 sea level, 4,000 in the vacuum. It's four of these. That's the Mammoth. That gives me 3,477 dV. So the Wolfhound, I can make 4 out of those. I want some big big meaty engines at sea level. 655. I could just do a bunch of those. Got here the mainsails. Mainsail's pretty good. It's 1,000-ish. That's more of a in space one. The Wolfhound is better in a vacuum. Poodle's better in a vacuum. The Skiff, too small, too small. Cheetah's too small. We're moving up into the small engines here. So we're back into the Mastodon, which gives you 898. 898 for 5 tons. Down here we've got 6 tons for the 900s. The mainsail's probably the one to go for. And that's a heavy engine for. It's got a huge, great vacuum thrust. Right, let's have one of those. We'll have 4 of those and we'll jump them into there. So they take, which tanks are these? That's the ones. These Rockmax X32s, X34s. So we'll have that. And we will connect them with some of those. So we'll have that and that. Come on, connect. Except you're not straight. Come on. Put yourself on. That's better. Right. We can move it down. Oh. Was it not on? That's better. I'll move you down. Snap to the right part. And a nose cone. Too small. It's the big fat round ones around here. There we go. Right. So let's have come on, just take you off. There we go. That change you to 2. And pick you out again. Right, what's that give us? Not a lot, actually. 4,800 or 11,900 in a vacuum. Right, well. Easiest way, what did I say, 4,800? How's that? 5,200. By the time we asparagus these. What did I put on in those in the end? The mastodons. Go back, can't remember what the specs for the mammoth were. Yeah. Okay, it's not quite as much as I would like. However, I reckon by the time we've asparagus that, I'll get most of the way there. And we'll chuck on a couple of big big boosters as well that gets up out of the atmosphere. So these are the mastodons. So it's 1350, or those. That'd be so much better in the atmosphere, wouldn't it? So let's take those two off. Put the rhino. Oh no, rhinos are huge. Rhinos the next size up. Right. So we'll just put those back on. So let's pipe them up. At the top here. And we're in 2. So go from there to there. And from there to there. And then from there to there. That should have repeated. Excellent. So, before I forget, I want to strut everything. Oh, come on. That's better. We don't need to strut at the top. And let's look at the staging. All of these going at the same time. And then that releasing first, that releasing second, that releasing third. So that gives us a thrust weight ratio is only 0.8, so bring the main engine down as well. That gives us 1.19. Then looking up here, got that and that. Then the 2 nuclear engines going. And that's good. Right. One thing I have forgotten is we are going to need some photovoltaic cells. We'll chuck those on there. We don't need quite so many. Keep things going there. Won't need any batteries, not doing anything in particular. It's just a big rig rescue mission, this. Do you want to put on a... Or do I? No. I was going to toy with the idea of putting a little docking junior on it, but possibly don't need that. Right, so 5,265 dV, which is 12,500 on its own. If I bung on some, where's the big Clydesdale boosters? That's not the big one, where's that one there? Solid rocket boosters, carbon. Oh, I've bung 2 of those on. They're not on properly, or are they? Well, maybe they are. Brings it up to 5,509. 5,000 is not a lot. Where did you come up? Oh, okay, you chucked it in there. So, let's move those down. See daylight between them now, that's better. So it's 5,000, only gives me another 2 dV, but what I want to do is let's go up. So I don't know if they're going to burn out first either. So it is only 200 dV, but not 100% sure that they're in the right place. If I chucked on more, increase this thrust to weight ratio, but not sure whether that's going to make any difference. The other thing I can do is cut this main engine out. How thirsty is it? This Mammoth uses 160 per second, and the Mastodons $40 per second. So it gives me the burn times here, doesn't it? So $32 seconds, 41 seconds, so they are going to burn out a bit before that. So if I chucked, if we chucked 2 of those on there, 2 of those on there, copied that onto there, lowered it so it's about roughly the same height. Put 2 more over on here. That's all good. And they will definitely need struts. So, to there, to there, to there, to there, and from there to there, and down the bottom as well. From there to there, from there to there. This one from there to there. Right, that gives us 5,800. But what it does mean is I can take that. Those are all going to burn out at the same time. So I can take this Mammoth engine, use that one there, put that up in there as well. So I'll get it 1.2, 1.16, but all of these will burn, leaving that one till later. I don't know if that's going to be better, but that's my plan. So let's give it a name. Don't need to bring any other Kerbals back, other Kerbals craft back, it's just the Kerbals themselves, he says. Just check. Save Crystal, recover. Save Munton, recover. Save Dunlong, recover. So it is. This one's costing me 337 TV. Right, final check. Have I got everything? Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Utilities. I have parachutes. Don't need anything of that. Don't need cargo. Don't want to do any science. Communications. Yes. Electrics. Yes. Heat. Going into an orbit on the way back. Ground. Aerodynamics. It's the only thing I need to check, actually. These. Mastodon's gimbaling. Do I have any steering? Yes. So absolutely fine. The only thing I might want to put on would be some of these. Let's just have a couple. Be down the bottom. Can release at the same time. Right, I'm going to call this one Curse Solar. Gives us 13.5. I was aiming for 15. That would take me into, actually, because it's to go down onto Eve. I don't need the 8,000 it takes to get onto Eve. 8,000 TV to go from. He's got an atmosphere. Why does it take 8,000 TV? So yeah, it's 8,000 to get out, but yeah, that's the point. But Eve's expensive, isn't it? It's over double what it takes to escape Kerbin. But who wants to go to Eve? Right, saved all that. Let's go launch. Hamster rattling around my feet in a ball. So there we are. Right. Now. Oh. What happened there? Is there not enough struts on that thing, or is those? I think these landing things are just not man enough for the job. So let's go rebuild it for flight vehicle assembly. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Alright, well, we'll put those there. And those there. Stick them all in the same. Except they want to be twos. Twos. There we go. Right, now let's have another go. I did strut those inner boosters, didn't I? Soon find out. That could be why this thing's all collapsing. I could use auto strut. These things are just not holding them. What? Okay. Why are you not holding this thing up? Let's just get rid of them. There are struts there, that's fine. Let's just, for argument's sake, lower that one down. That one. Raise that one up a little. Save, and we'll launch it without them. Keep an eye on this. Okay, so it's wobbly, but it's not dropped. So I don't know what's going on with them with those. Right, so T, Z, W. It's a bit wobbly down below. Do I need more struts? Did I not strut it in the right place? Don't know, let's go engage autopilot. Oh, what's going on there? Let's find that middle engine. Don't know what all these explosions are. Where's my manifold collided? Separation of stage 10. Didn't want you to separate. You're still going. Don't think you've lost any fuel. Perhaps you have. Get rid of those. Something's not right about here. I'm using. Okay, so we've ditched. Don't know why they haven't ditched. Because they've stuck. They're not. Hauling a lot of weight here. I don't want to haul. This is what I don't like about these close ones. There's obviously a join there. Get closer. Yes. I think it's actually freed those off, but they're not falling away. So I'm stuck with them. Right, let's get rid of that. I'm stuck with this until I've cleared these two boosters out. There's too much weight there for that reaction wheel. So we'll have to we'll just do a low burn. Pick up the node. So disengage autopilot. Hit the SAS. I want to go prograde Just a little as the birds to get us there. Engage autopilot again. I don't understand why it's not fired. Just go. Prograde. Fire. Just. Okay. Bit of bad rocket design there. Thought I checked all the staging, but just get to stage this one on my own. There we go. No idea where that is going, but if I just burn this out, and I just want to go, basically just want to escape the atmosphere, but I do want to get the aquaxis above. What's going on there? It's because I'm re-entering the atmosphere. Right, okay. Going to revert flight to vehicle assembly. We'll sort out those decouplers. Take all these off. What's up? What's up? Oh. So, let's put some couplers on. Not particularly straight. Take these. It's so much easier when you use these spaced out couplers. If you can see. Oh, come on. Joy. 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 I'll have to lower that. Actually, no, that'll be alright. They'll be alright there, won't they? No, because they do need to release from the top. So let's go here. No, not that one. Back in the build. Just that one. Drop them down. Get that out of the way. One more. Those are all strutted. These could do with strutting. Down here. Just repin them. Keep dragging that up. Grab that strut. Right, so that's all better. And now go for checking the staging, which is obviously the first thing you do before launch. So that one, that's the big engine. We're going to leave that there. We're going to shove all these at the same time that the big engine goes. So there's all those, then they ditch, and that one fires, then we ditch. That one, that one, that one, and then we're into the nucleus. The nuclear. Save, launch. It's like a 2-for-1 YouTube streaming deal with this. Oh, that's why it's all a bit wobbly, because these are not strutted up here. I could auto strut all of those. Like that. See if that makes any difference. T, Z, Z, go. Engage autopilot. Except I want to go back to the VAB, because we seem to have a load of crew. So I've not kicked them out. The last thing you want to do is go out and rescue a Kerbal when you take 3 Kerbals with you. Funny, isn't it? When I want to the crew, we miss them. When I don't want the crew, they insist on coming. They've obviously checked the snacks cabinet, realised how much I'm taking. Right, here we go. That's still wobbly. So that's not actually attached to that one. Now, is that just a graphical thing, or is it really, really not attached? We shall soon find out. Because when they disappear, that, if it's not attached, it's going to go whoop. might tell her she's on Twitch. Stream seems to be a long way behind what I'm actually doing. Now, why has... because all the thrusters, all these are going still. Whoa. Oh, no. It's all too wobbly. Okay. Back to VAB. I need to rearrange where those connectors are. And I need to make sure that is actually attached to that. But we can, what we're going to do is strut that to that. That to that. Oh no. Oh, come on. What I am going to do is put some of these little thrusters in. Little, what are these things called? Separatrons, that's them. Because they will help separate these off. These all go there. Pull those up there as well. And the same here. Don't know if I need 3, but... And also just going to lower these so that the connection isn't quite so in the middle. Then when these separate as well, they should do exactly the same thing. In fact, I want to fire that. Right, let's give that a go. I've got a feeling one of these inner ones is giving out before the Clydesdales, which isn't a problem necessarily. It's just where it's trying to separate at the same time. fact, yeah, I might just, while we're on the launch pad, why are they so floppy? Yeah, while they're on the launch pad, I might just come over here and change that to that, so it fires before that does. So we'll fire the engine, and then when the engine's fired, we'll fire off those. Just gives it that split second to let these get out of the way first. So, T, Z, launch. Engage the autopilot. Change the ascent path. Keep to 50. Actually, I know some people like launching in daylight, but actually, look at that night sky. And I'm sure this plume is better because it's dark. I mean, when you're launching, when you're watching launches, it's much more dramatic. So yeah, that's those two finished. Those in there are finished. So now we're waiting for these solid fuel ones to go. And I've lost a bit of thrust, obviously. The solid fuel ones are going to disappear before these two. We're at 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 45 degrees, so good ascent. Boosters are still going, they're starting to get some heating effect now. Boosters are just about out, and they should disappear. Oh, look at that! Oh, isn't that pretty? Fires the big engine, and the two little ones fire off as well. So it's not the most efficient. According to this, we've got 11,000 dV left. Lose those two. Jumps up a little bit to 11,000 dV. And our apparatus is at 100. But again, perhaps what I should have done is put the bigger reaction wheel on. But we can deploy that. Let's aim the camera at a parachute. Pomegranate. Yeah, try to get around a circularize is the biggest problem. So I'm going to disengage the autopilot. We are just going to do a little tickly burn just to get us prograde. Once we're there, it's going to be about time to kick it full. Not quite. Yeah, not quite. Just let it coast up a little bit further. Just looking at this apparatus height. Want to go to 100. Here we go. Time to apparatus is coming down. Apparatus is climbing too high. We are wobbling. Just engage the autopilot, see if it'll do it itself. Yeah, there it goes. We can just about ditch these tanks just as we circulise. There we go. Right. Just make sure I'm ditching the right ones. So they go off in slow motion. Don't want to dig these engines. No, they're clear. Oh, we'll go. Prograde. Now we've got rid of these big boosters and heavy engines. Should get some reaction wheel. Yeah, it's coming back. Right, so I want to come out and set that as a target. And I'm interested to see whether MechJeb will do a rendezvous planner. Must be in the same sphere of influence. Okay. Will it do an advanced transfer? Well, that's transfer to a planet. Transfer to a planet. Buy and deposit bomb. I don't know if I'll do that. Yeah, no, it wants to be the same influence again. So let's just escape the influence of Kerwin and sort of want to go that way. So burn from here. Till we get an escape. Oh. What's that? Okay, that's not helping. That. It's not helping either. That might. Gets us out, we get a moon encounter and a moon escape. That sends us out there. Which sort of, well, it's 861. Alright, let's do a standard. We don't escape till there, 915. There's not a lot of difference, is there? But actually, I quite like the idea of doing a gravity assist. So let's do that. Back down to 861. Wrong way. Never know when you're going to need that 100 dV. It's not quite the same as what we had before. That's much better. Right. Burn that node. Get a take a while to get around. Come on. Very slow. So we wobble our way around. Let's speed it up a bit. That isn't actually speeding it up. It's starting to get very much of a wobble. It's big engines on the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll bolt. I want to come around, zoom to the PE. Very much wants just to go burn pro. Come on. Thank you. Give me SAS. Prograde. A little burn. You almost pick him up. Almost. In fact, well, you can use Smart ASS. With that we can go to Node. Now I go. Go for it. Go on. Yeah, I've got time warp on. Why don't you want to do it? Do it. Being followed by our own debris, that doesn't help. Wasn't quite what I wanted. Always burn retrograde, see if we can catch it again. Doesn't want to have it. Okay. Going to end up wasting a lot of energy. Let's try trying to capture gravity assist that should have been on the ball. Stopped it. There we go. Right. That kicks us out to there. It's the Mull escape. It gives us a curve in escape-ish. But it doesn't. Alright, let's just burn two and get one. There we go. Warp. Now I've got roughly 9,000 DV. Should be more than enough to get an encounter or get a rendezvous. Time warp so I can get. Right. Remove all nodes. Create a transfer. Fact. Stop. Go rendezvous autopilot. Let's remove all nodes. Establish new orbit. What do you apply? No. Establish new orbit. Intercept with a home and transfer. That gives us 3.6 right? No. Remove all nodes. Try again. Intercept with a transfer. Separation. I missed a satellite. Just stuck somewhere. Chasing. Rendezvous planner. Close. Let's go for biological transfer. After mine. Create and execute. No. Remove all nodes. Create node. That gives us an intersect there. Now what speed are we doing there? 0.4. Relative speed 3,000. What? That can't be right. Relative speed 3,000. What? Can't be doing 3,000. That'd be ridiculous. We get heading in opposite directions or something. Where am I? I'm there. And I'm heading that way. That's going up that way. Alright, let's remove all that. Do it by hand. try and match planes with target. $3,000. That's where it is. 3,000 DV just to change planes. Remove all nodes. 22 degrees. Why is it taking us 22 degrees to change? Sorry, 3,000 dV to change to 22 degrees. I do not know. Because it's going to cost 3,000 to get back again. Alright, well, I could try and work it out myself, but just because we're so far out, because we're going so fast. Could I have left Kerbin and used, is that what the overburst effect was going to do for me? That possibly might have been a way of doing it. Let's do a quick save there, I'm not very good at my quick saves. Actually we need to abort node execution, go node, go for a slight burn to get me around there. Just slightly concerned that at the moment we're not going to have enough fuel because it's going to cost me 3,000 to change plane and then do 3,000 speed change. Oh. Execute next node. Yeah, 3,000 speed change, 3,000 change direction, 3,000 back again, that's 9,000 and I've only got 9. If that looks like that's going to be the case, then perhaps we can put him into like a Kerbin orbit or like an Eve orbit, which will just mean that to get to Eve orbit, it's only about 5,000 DV, so I can send up a second mission just to pick him up. Going on a full warp for this. The other thing I don't understand, what we've lost is the I haven't played with this down at all, but we've lost the probe indicator here, which shows me my comms link. I don't know where that is. Disappeared when I changed around with one of the one of the mods. I don't know how to bring it back. Is it a Kerbal Engineer? I don't think it's a Kerbal Engineer thing. I don't think it's one of these settings here. These just tend to be all graphics. Altimeter scales. Nav ball. Reset their position. Advanced tweakables enabled. Extended burn indicator. I'm going to turn that off because I don't use it much, to be honest. At least I know it's there. Double click my stroke. Thermal highlights. Temperature gauges. Part highlighter enabled. ComNet brightness factor. Connect patch. It's the ComNet thing. Just going to apply, accept, resume flight. Go on, get on with it. We can probably physics time warp this a little. Is that it? Oh, because you want me to stage. Oh, okay. Let's stage that. Don't know what that was. Why have you not staged? Okay. Stage. There, that's better. Obviously, activate these engines and off we go. So 6000 DV. $500 DV left of this manoeuvre. And then once we've done that, 280, go on, close enough. Not quite. Ascending node is to our new path, not the existing path. Still burning. Still burning. Okay. So we've got 1 degree. That's close enough. And here he is. He's going to be catching me up. So if I use the rendezvous autopilot now, get rid of the maneuver planner, and engage pilot. Just going to match planes a little bit more than I. It's fine. $5,500 DV. And I've got to get back. And if I don't pick up the other two, I don't pick up the other two, but I've still got 3 years. Come on, burn. Just seem to spend a lot of time thinking about it before it sets it off. Okay, let's do a little physics time warp. Then once we've done the physics time warp, we will cancel it again while it thinks about what it's going to do next. So 419 burn to circularize. Really? You're going to circularize? Why can't you just do it from there? No, cancel. Disengage autopilot. Don't want to focus. Where's maneuver planner? Remove nodes. You don't need to circularize to rendezvous. What I'm going to do is bung in a maneuver there. Because you're going to come in under there. I just need to figure out where I'm going to burn to intercept you. So slow down and get an intercept point. Okay, that's not going to be. I could do it there. That's in 332 days, or I can do it sooner if I burn radial as well. Get it there in 164 days. And that's for a 2,900 burn. Oh. What's the... Let me come back out a minute. What's that one? That's only 1100. Okay, so let's go for that. I know it's longer, but it's still less than a year. And it's a third of the DV, so it gives me plenty more time to get back. Want to go stick that. Separation's going up. Separation's going up. Nil. So. Oh. Come on. Add a maneuver. Slow it down. $150,000. 111. Go 17,000, 39,000, 17,000, 3,000, 25,000, 3,000. Let's go for that burn. 2,058, 60 kilometers dead. That's 788. So let's execute that node. Close that one because it's rubbish. Relative speed is 2,800. This is what I don't quite grasp why we've got such wide relative speeds. Burn again. Physics warp. The other thing to look at, what's my relative speed if I hit there? Okay, so now we can warp round to there. So let's go a bit faster. Actually, we can say match velocities with target at the closest point to target. Create the node. It's 2,800 dV, and we have 4.5. Create and execute. Remove all nodes. Create and execute. It's 8-minute burn. Come on. Get on with it. So I'm not convinced MikCheb's making this any more efficient. So, how are we doing? Can we do it? Come on, commence burn. Thank you. So while MikCheb does actually do the burns more efficiently than I could actually do them, like some kind of fingers and enough eyeballs to keep looking at the indicator, the timer, the thrust, throttle thing. Oh, hello, Mr. Robot. Oh, that was ages ago. Is that Mr. Robot eyeballing me now? Sorry, Mr. Robot, I didn't see your message there. The thing doesn't ping up when I get a message. I'm sure it's supposed to ping up on screen. Anyway, doesn't actually tell me very easily who's actually watching my feed, because I haven't actually got the Twitch stream feed up. But if it's Mr. Robot, hello Mr. Robot. If it's not Mr. Robot, hello whoever else you are. I'm going to time warp this because I thought I had, but I hadn't. It's taken a long time to burn through 2,500 dV with 2 nuclear engines. Perhaps I could have gone for more. But obviously the more engines you put, the more weight you got, the less DV you get out of it. So while we're watching that, who is actually watching my feed and not choosing to talk to me? No, you don't have to talk to me. As you figured out, probably quite happy talking to myself. I couldn't quite figure my way around thingy, Twitch. So the corner of this, you've got a Restream bot, and then you've got another TV viewer, Storscena and Streamlabs. They're all users in chat, but are these all bots? Brilliant. Right, well, we just finished that burn. Close that down. Really don't see the point in watching my own stream. Now, where are we? Where's the target? I'm about 60 target plus. Oh, there you are. So we'll do the normal lazy way of burning. Got 1600 DV left. Is that going to be enough? I really don't know. Right, we'll save as much fuel as we can. So let's stonk our ways over to the target, pick up our Kerbal. Dudong? Where are you? How far away are you? Oh, okay. In a minute you can hear a big scream because hamster's scared. I say in a minute you can hear a big scream, you're not, but... Right, let's go relative speed minus... We're only doing 4.3, so actually we could probably time warp a little bit more. Let's finish the rotation first. Always in a panic, I stop the time warp and find we're still pointing in the wrong direction. So let's go to the time warp. 0.29.1, 8.5. Come on, this is where I overcook it. Oh, stagger. Right, so within one click, and that is probably a good time to slow the speed down. Down to 0. Bing. Right. Go and see. What are you pinging now? Okay, we'll do an AVA report. You can keep it outside of your... I don't know. Not surprised you wanted some flying coffin. Anyway, off. And where is... There you are. Head up to there. Up. There we go, heading towards it at 15.4 meters per second. That's what's faster than we were approaching. Dudlong, Doodlong, Judelong, Judelong. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. Judelong. Dude for short. Let's just time warp a little. No. Too fast, I can't stop. Oh yes, stop. Stop. Too fast. 15 meters per second isn't very fast until it's too fast. Right. Time to find out exactly where the door is on this thing. Try not to collide with the solar panels, dude. And you'll find a full cupboard of snacks in there. Yes, and we have picked you up in a pomegranate. Grab. And board. Oh, okay. Come on. Down. 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 Grab. Grab. Board. The B key is just so far away. That ladder's in the wrong place as well. Good to grab hold of, but you can't actually enter it from there. Look, he looks so happy. And he's a pilot. So, that's a thing. Right, so, getting home from here. Let's remove all those. Maneuver planner. Let's go set. Where is Kerbin? Down there? Yes. Unknown object. I'm going to find Kerbin amongst all that. Kerbin. Come on. Oh, there we go. Set as target. Now, if I just want to go transfer to target, create node, and we want 2,860. I haven't got enough DV. I knew I should have gone for 15,000. So I can't do just a box standard transfer. If I go rendezvous planner, get closer, establish new orbit, 200 kilometers. Align plane, separation at close to approach. Execute next node. Okay, so aligning planes. That's the thing that is going to burn me. It's aligning planes. Thought it might. I mean, I can do what I got with what I got, and then I can send out another mission and pick them up. It's not going to need. I can always send out the same mission again, but this whole mission is going to end up costing me money because I haven't done it right the first time. I couldn't really figure out how much DV I needed, except I did say I'm going to need about 15,000, but I didn't really calculate or didn't really realise how much DV it was going to cost me to do a 22-degree inclination at this range. I need to do some more reading about how to change inclinations. I mean, if I burnt closer to the sun, I would be a bit warm. Or can I get a gravity assist, do an inclination change with that? So let's close those down. In fact, look, what I will do is just figure out rescue Durdlong. See, this was only going to give a profit if I rescued him in a wanna, because this craft was about 330. Now, I might still be in profit if I did another one. Didn't spend as much on fuel, still did the rendezvous, picked up 2 smaller guys, or 2 nearer guys in Kerbin. Actually, what I want to do is have a go at adding a manoeuvre and getting a clear, where's my manoeuvre planner? Clear all nodes, I said, remove all nodes, chuck it in there, add a manoeuvre. I want to try and get an intercept. I could be here for hours trying to figure this out. Trying to get either an intercept with Eve or with Moho. Anybody got any ideas? Something there. No. Now I'm back at 2,500, so let's go the other way. Let's go. Let's extend. So this is all you need to do, is figure out what I need is a refuel mission. We're going out, weren't we? What we got left on the alarm clock for the other 2? Can't find it. Where alarm clock? It's only got 2.5 years. So 2.5 years. Okay, let's delete that manoeuvre. Close that down. Go for the rendezvous planner. Want to align planes. And we'll align the planes with what fuel we've got. So let's do that next node. And then we'll send another mission up. But that might have to wait for another broadcast. So, just wondering if there's one of these mods. It's a self-refueling mod. Can I suck plasma out of the sun or something? That'd be cool. So once I've done this, we'll send another ship up. We'll transfer him again. Only I might pick up the other two on the way out. Because I've only got 2 years before I need to run a mission and pick them up. So, but if I'm not spending 6,000 DV in changing, that's 3,000 I'm going to get about down. It's going to need about 1,000 DV, so another 2,000 DV. Should be able to do it, absolutely no problem at all. So we'll do that. Be 2 missions, be 6,000, 600,000. But look at my contracts. I'm going to get sort of 50,000 for him, and a bit more for him. Oh no, that's Jude Long. Christelle, another sort of 50,000, so I get 100,000. And the 300, I'm still going to be down. But I will have 3 new Kerbals. 3 rescued Kerbals to boldly step into the Kerbal slippers of the Kerbals that went boldly before. Time Warp. Because that's what they do. I don't deliberately waste my Kerbals. I don't like sending Kerbals out on many year missions. You think of a trip to Duna. That's 6 years, is it? About 3 years there? 3 years back? It's a ridiculous amount of time you're spending in space. And actually that is the biggest... There we go. Finished. Got no spare fuel reserves at all, apart from what he needs for heating. So we'll go back to the Space Centre. And we will pick up the other 2 on the way out. So, into here. The alternative would be to send a refueling mission up, except I did put a docking port on the end, so that would mean sending an engineer up as well. But there we go. We've got what we've got. So let's go launch. And again, for speed's sake, we'll just use NetJeb. want some here actually. I want to make... Come on, it's taking a long time. Let's delete that alarm because we don't need it anymore. Change that. And we need to go to the map. Figure out these are in an 80-kilometer 80-kilometer drive. So let's get into orbit. Or I really should have perhaps put a bigger. But let's do that. Go vert launch vehicle assembly. And we will put another one of them on. Let's put another 2 on. Now we launch. I've got enough electric for that now because I haven't got any extra batteries. First thing we'll do is have a look at, well, the electric charge down here is 65. I'm hoping one of these engines actually generates power. Come into here, turn that off. Got electric charge, 65. We're not actually using the reaction wheels at the moment. Go physics warp by 2, which might make things a little wobbly. Ooh. These here are not actually attached. Come on, attached. Electric charge looks good, but we are developing a bit of spin because it's all attaching. This is going to cause a problem. Slow down the physics time warp. So we corkscrew our way up. It's all nicely leveled out now. So, a little awkward. Are you going to be able to hold course? Yeah, we'll wobble your way down. Didn't seem to have made it wasn't on purpose, but it seemed to have, go on, that's because we're, come on, I want to ditch this shell. Come on, ditch it. Why won't you ditch? Because you've got a flat battery. Okay. And I can't start the engines. Right. Revert flight to physical vehicle assembly. I knew that was going to be a problem. And let's make a couple of repairs. Now this is not cheating because there's no ray. Well, yeah, there is. Oh. You might think this is cheating, and actually you probably are a little bit, but I'm not actually sort of playing a mission where this is making a huge amount of difference. But I want to chuck on a couple of batteries are heavy though. But right, let's go for a launch, but we'll get those solar panels out ASAP. Come on. The trouble is this save game is getting so many objects in it. What's the official name for them? Oh, why haven't you fired? It's because I was hovering over something else. Right. Bang bang. Actually, you'll go down one. We're a lot more stable. We're actually generating electric charge here. But as soon as I can pop this off, it's going, and that'll automatically chuck out the other bits. In fact, we're starting to spin again. Get up to apoapsis, and then be close enough then to deploy this. As soon as it cuts out, 95, 96, 97, 98, go! Oh, no. This is the electric charge draining because the watch call isn't going slow. I gotta. So we can disengage that. That'll stop the battery draining with a bit of luck. Can extend that solar panel. Oh no! What are you doing? Right, so that's one solar panel extended. Now we can engage the autopilot again. Extend the other solar panels and we rebuild that charge. Could be a little bit away from we want to be. Okay. Gonna have to disengage the autopilot. Chuck Smart ASS on. Go for a node. Go for the little burn to get there. Big burn. Apoapsis is coming down. Time to apoapsis is going down. We are not burning quick enough. Apoapsis is constant and we are at apoapsis. 300 meters to go. Apoapsis is going to start increasing quite rapidly because now we're past it, but actually time periapsis is going alright. And we are in space and in orbit. Excuse me. So I haven't done that. Don't know why. Why you? Come on, get rid of that. I don't know why that's decided to stay there. Right. What I want to do is figure out where we are. I do want to get rid of those and figure out who's our nearest. About halfway between. That's not much cop. Alright, let's pick up that one. Set as target. Rendezvous autopilot. Rendezvous autopilot engage. Gone for that one because he's behind us, so he's going to catch us up. It's not going to auto warp. You're not going to auto warp? Go on. It's getting there, but it's very, very slow. Physics time warp it. Here he comes. As I wobble away, I expect we watch this thing wobbling. Doesn't like tall structures. I don't understand why I can't get rid of that. Yeah, I know why, because I've clicked on that. There. Gone. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Right, now we're going to go around 4 orbits. Reduce our orbit to match his. Going to match velocities. We can do physics tool one again. Watch this. Ooh, what was that? That's a bit of debris. Gotta watch that. 40 kilometers, 30 kilometers. What is our target speed? 126. To be honest, when he gets there, but that's not sort of. Come on. There. Fire. Go on, fire. .5 meters per second. And actually I could jump to this can EVA London. We can let go, we can RCS. We can double click on that. And he can fire his way up. Slow down. Wasn't watching what speed we were doing there. As soon as I've got him on, we'll go and grab the other. But I can figure out, yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a bit wobbly. Mind that solar panel. Go on, grab. And got the same problem now where I've got the ladder in the right place. Oh, come on, RCCS on. Just go straight for the door. Board. No. Board. Can't hit the boarding button quick enough. Right, move. That's us. Now I want to liaise with him, and you're right on the other side. Disengage autopilot. Engage autopilot. Auto warp. Go. Faster. Faster. Matching planes. Didn't think we were in a different plane myself, but we're might have been. Come on. Get there quicker. Still matching planes. Right, next up we do a 400 video, expect increasing phasing rate by establishing new phasing orbit at 100. Okay, so we're going to spend about 200 just changing orbits in order to catch up. Sorry, Nexus. Missed your message. But while it's doing that, let's have a quick look at Streamlabs and see why I've got 2 followers. Oh, thank you very much, guys. "15 hours ago," somebody called 15 hours ago. Why don't you just... So it's going to pop up people's sub, follows, hosts, donations. What about chat? How do you get a screen thingy to show me how to... When a chat pops up, because that really needs to come in at the top of my head, top of my face, no, top of my list. We'll have a look at that tomorrow. This is taking a long time to come around to heading. But at least it is. What we can do is we can disengage, we can go node, we can go burn a little, we can then go stop and engage. And why have we lost the target? Disengage pilot. Engage bot pilot. Alright, well we can do this by go prograde, go burn a bit. Ah, there we go. Just planning it out first. Gonna get up there? Go on. Go on. Thank you. Right. So that's that. Is that it? Have a quick look. Yeah. Yes, that was it. Now I'm going to come around here. But again, we can either time warp it, or we can go disengage autopilot, go for the node, go for a little burn, swing around there. Even some RCS would have made this slightly less painful. Here we come. And go engage autopilot again. It's got to swing it around there. Alright, well, we'll just type physics warp it. Wobble, 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 wobble. It's like a big wobbly thing. Do get a slight concern that it's going to do something it shouldn't. But obviously this connection around here. So I thought with the reaction wheels there it would wobble, I don't know, somewhere else. But obviously that's the what do you call it, connection? That's the weak connection, a weak point. For the life of me, I can't remember. Oh, matching planes again. Okay. Yeah, so my little attempt to help didn't really help. Oh, now we're going to circularise. Just circularise from there, come on. Alright, time warp again. Not going to help it with the engines because it messes it all up. It wants to start all over again. we're going to pick up this cable, and then I'm going to end the broadcast, and we will pick up another one some other time. But I could press pause now, couldn't we? Just get that sort of time. Yeah, it's just auto-save, doesn't it? So, for some reason, the electrical charge has died. That's why we're on the dark side, didn't have the sun. So the whole thing just died on me. Was I thinking it was going to be something? Just watching the replay back, and it just shows that wall. Yeah, if I was going to do an ELU with this setup, it just wouldn't be bad enough. I'd have to put some RTGs or something on it. So, right, that's just circularising. Next to instant window, increase phasing rate by... Oh, why did you circularise down again? Okay, I'm going to pause the broadcast there, since MechJeb's decided it's going to waste a couple hundred dB just by repeating itself. And we should have to recalculate this. What would be interesting to know is, once we've come out, we come to this one here, that still looks like... Oh no, that's the... Can't tell which orbit I'm on there. But thanks a lot for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you want, please join these mighty two fellows here, Nerk6 and Sanubi, who've decided to follow me. That's obviously via Twitch. Because otherwise you subscribe via YouTube. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please, if you have any ideas of what's going on with some of these weird things I'm getting, drop those in the comments as well. And we will see you all in the next one.